All right, well, anything that takes stress out of your life is a win. Burnout is real, but when you plan ahead, you can reduce it.
Yeah, Paula Rizzo is the author of Listful Living. She joins us now with a few tips to help future you. Welcome back to the show. Good to see you. Let's start with the hard stuff, meal planning and prep. What are two ways to help future Candace in the kitchen?
Yes, well, I'm a big fan of second batches and scheduling. So for a second batch, you're already in the kitchen, right? You're already making a big mess. You might as well make more of a mess and have extra. So think of the things that, would make a big batch: chili, meatloaf, soup, that kind of thing. So you could put it in the freezer, and future you will be so happy to have this delicious meal already prepared. And then the second one is not as fun, but having a schedule does definitely help when you have a busy work week. So you can put aside some of the recipes that you really wanted to try so that you don't have to worry about what's for dinner. You already have a plan.
Okay, so we know that vacationing is supposed to be fun and relaxing, but sometimes it can get a little hectic, especially when you're returning. So what should we do post-vacation?
Think ahead. What would make re-entry so much easier when you come back from vacation?
Extending the trip?
I know, still being on vacation. Well, part of it, though, is coming home and feeling like there's not clutter around you, because that makes you more stressed out, right? So cleaning before you leave, or have a cleaning crew come in and help you out a little bit. Also, scheduling food delivery for the day that you get back or the following day, since you'll come home, and you have no food in the house, and then you're cranky. So you want to make sure you have some food. And I also, as I'm unpacking, I refill all of the toiletries and the makeup that I've used on the trip. So then the next time I go on a trip, I know that it's all set and ready to go.
That's a good idea.
I still have like an old holdover habit from my traveling correspondent days where I would have my separate toiletries that go and we'll match them at home. Okay, so what are 3 tips to help future you when it comes to doctor's appointments?
Okay, so you always want to book in advance. You know, when you go to the dentist and you're running out the door and they say, "Do you want to book your next appointment?" and you say no and you run out. No, you should do it, because then that way it is on the calendar and you get your pick of days and you won't forget. Also, always fill out the paperwork beforehand. And I know that's a little annoying, but it is a lot more helpful because you won't be as stressed out in the actual appointment. So do it ahead. It's a lot of times it's on email or even texted to you. And then I write myself a little letter when I do something really healthy and something that makes me feel really good. So recently I went on a vacation with a friend. We went to a spa and we both felt great. So we wrote letters to our future selves to remind ourselves how good this feels and how nice it is to take a little break and remember that you should do this for yourself. So we'll mail them to each other, in the future, a couple of months. And it's just a nice reminder.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a good idea.
I haven't done that one, but if it wasn't for Facebook, we know a lot of people wouldn't remember birthdays. So what's the best trick to help you remember, especially as you're getting older?
Yes, well, I go through my calendar and I put everything in that calendar. It was birthdays, everybody's anniversaries. I even put the birth year because I can't keep track of how old my nieces and nephews are. So that way at least I'll know. And if there's a gift involved, if I'm going to send a gift, I set a timer for 2 weeks ahead of the birthday. So it gives me a little bit of time to send something, make sure that it gets there on time.
I have friends who will, once you put in somebody's phone number into their phone, they'll do the birthdays and everything else. Really quickly here, how do you get into a trendy restaurant when it's impossible to get a reservation?
You call friends like Candace.
You do it months in advance, and then you invite your friends, and they think you're so fabulous because you got a reservation at that place. They don't know that you did it months and months ahead.
Oh. So lie to your friends.
Basically, yes.
Basically.
Well, it's a very nice impromptu little date. It's a nice treat.
That's great. Paula, thank you. Really appreciate it.
And if you would like more information on helping future you or to purchase Listful Living, visit paularizzo.com/list.